posted the video on YouTube that we've done. So that'll be playing in the background. So Jose, tell us your experience about Matrix Shopping and the app and what you were able to do.
Alright, so the experience with matrix shopping, it was good. I guess sales.
Yeah, just speak a little louder.
Alright. So the experience with matrix shopping was good. I guess sales got almost $1 million in sales for the year, for the month. It's basically selling to customer. It's just that you got being forceful, not too much though.
Yeah, a little aggressive. So I've written down some of the things you said. So you're just gonna go back and basically said. So one of the things Jose said that kept him going instead of just just giving up, because it's a process that if you don't see something happen right away, like you might post one item and you're expecting to get a sale right away. It doesn't work like that. You gotta post more than one item and you're gonna get your sale. So the thing that kept Jose motivated and kept him going, he said money was an issue, so he continued. Because nothing ain't doing right now, right? So the coronavirus is out, jobs are being laid off, there's nothing really doing. So what Jose did, he told himself, he said, hey, I'm gonna continue this, I'm gonna see exactly how I could bring in some sales. So he had a positive attitude from the beginning. So just expound on that, Jose, for me a little.
Alright, so I had a positive attitude, yes, because you get persons who would come and ask you questions, like if you tell them something and they ask you back the same question in a different way. We don't even try to test his knowledge or something, but don't get vexed. Don't ever get vexed. It don't ever work out good. Just try to like answer back the question. Don't say like me answer the question before. Don't be like that.
Right. So number two we talked about was basically having a positive attitude. You see, Jose doesn't have the negative attitude, the negative thinking. He kept it positive. He kept thinking positive. He wanted some change. He wanted to get things done, and he just kept it on a positive level. His mindset was based on positivity, right? So if you're automatically thinking like, man, this ain't gonna work, I don't know, I'm wasting my time, you already started thinking negative. If you think positive and say, hey, this is gonna work, I'm gonna be able to make it, I just gotta understand it a little more after you have read the PDF and watch the video training, you'll start to see that this actually could work. So the third thing, he just said it. People started asking stupid questions, but because of his positive thinking, he just kept at it. So you can imagine you post up something and it's in the description, yet somebody came back and still asking the same thing that you posted in the description. It could get fatiguing, but you know what? You gotta understand that it's the customer and you want that customer to buy. So you gotta influence them to buy, right? So the fourth thing, he says he kept messaging them and not giving up even after no reply. So you remember, these people are busy. They just want to find out the price. Unless you keep messaging them. If you ever gave your number to SBT Japan or your email address, you will see they keep calling you every week. Why? Because they want that sale. And in that kind of sale, they get a lot more money when they sell a car in commissions, because the money is higher, right? But it's the same concept. You're getting commissions for selling items, and you have to keep messaging the persons because you want the sale. You want to expound on that for me?
Yeah, and messaging person with positivity is
basically messaging people for the upsale. Keep at it, don't give up. It's some of the strategies Jose has been able to do. Now, you keep sending them in now 5 voice notes, helps a lot. Add number on WhatsApp, call them and tell them the situation. why we need your ID, right? So expound on that a little as to, you know, voice notes that help, because why? People hear your voice, they realize you're a real person. Two, that they hear your voice, they know your tone of voice, they know how you're speaking. You know, if you're angry, if you're upset, if you're polite, if you're kind, if you're a nice person. All these things help. So voice noting in is always going to help, because you get to influence them and convince them through your voice. So tell me about the adding of the WhatsApp and calling them, because some people will just, you know, give up and say, they don't tell you, no, I don't want to give my ID, but you didn't give up.
No, I continue. I add them because I have to call them and explain the situation to them. When people understand something, they're more likely to get it. Because if you text it, if you keep writing this, they won't get it played. But if you talk to them in a certain way, you could get them information, because they're talking to somebody. And when you're talking to somebody in a certain way, you can build trust.
Correct, correct. So you see, the thing about Jose is that he never really had much experience with online selling, sales. This is actually, he came through the course, he learned, but guess what? It's basic common sense that he used. If somebody don't understand in text, hey, let me add them on WhatsApp. The call is going to be free. Let me call them and let me explain a little bit more. Yes, it takes a little bit more time, but guess what? When you get that sale, you're going to be smiling because you're making money. And at the end of the day, that's what you want to do. So let me talk about number 7. It says put your number in title. Most put free delivery to locations in title with phone number. So what this number 7 was basically saying, Jose is saying that in the title, because people don't really read the description. So what he does, he puts free delivery to Perica, Linden, Tamari, Georgetown, Berbice, that's very important also, because when a person sees their location, they're like, oh, okay, yeah, they're going to deliver to my location. You're 10 times more likely to get that sale than just put free delivery, because most people think you don't deliver to their location, right? And he said he puts his number in the description, not a description, in the title, so persons just call him, because the number they're interested, they call him. He starts that conversation and he influences them to buy the product. So just expound on that for me.
Alright, so when you're putting your name and these things in the title, it will be best, guys, as Mr. Larry said, most people don't read the description. So you most likely to get a sale. Because like Perica and these places, people are just thinking free delivery is Georgetown alone. Georgetown alone. People don't know what they're delivering to them locations. So you're more likely to get through.
Right, so you're more likely to get through. And it's a great thing Jose came, he learned the course, he took his time, he read, he went through the video, and he picked up on it, and he started making money online. So what I could encourage you guys is that if Jose could do it, if a 53-year-old woman could do it, you could do it also. Don't give up, just continue at it. Jose's in the group, he's in the Meet the Team section of the app. You could hit him up, you could even get some help from him. He'll be happy to help you. You could hit me up, I'll be happy to help you. Alright guys, thanks for watching out this video, and we're going to see you make lots of money, and we're going to see you later.